This is the SmallRig PH8 Professional Fluid Tripod Head. It is meant to go along the SmallRig Freeblazer series of tripods like this one that you see right here. That said, this is a brand new release from SmallRig. At the time of the Freeblazer release, this head wasn't out yet. I wanted to get a tripod head that was going to have tilt and pan drag adjustment along with tilting counterbalance, which is really important if you use a variety of different lenses or have some lenses that might be heavier. Let's jump into all of the features and quirks that are included with this tripod head, and then I want to talk a little bit about how it pairs with the rest of this tripod. This is the new SmallRig PH8 fluid dampened tripod head with a payload capacity of 8 kilos or up to 16 pounds. Along with all of this, you get 4 levels of tilt drag adjustment ranging from 0, 1, 2, and 3. You also have 4 levels of drag adjustment for the pan access from 0, as you can see right here. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4. On 4, this supports my fully rigged out Sony a7S III with a 99 kilowatt hour K&F Concepts battery, SmallRig battery plate, Axoon CineView HE, and FeelWorld high brightness monitor on a large SmallRig mounting arm. This whole rig is anywhere between 8 to like 10 pounds or so, along with this specific lens. It's a Zeiss 35mm f1.4. Now, one feature that SmallRig talks about in regards to this tripod head is its compatibility with the DJI Ronin base plates. This is a SmallRig Ronin base plate for the RS2 Pro. You can see the little adjustment teeth there, and we have the ability to just drop it on our tripod, tighten it up. Now, one thing to be aware of is the safety release latch on the side of the tripod no longer is functional, meaning you're not going to have any kind of safety to hold your camera in place to keep it from falling off. Even though it does kind of engage it, the teeth that are used for the forward back adjustment of the RS2 block that. So you do have the ability to go from gimbal to tripod really, really fast and easily. You just don't have some of the safety features that are built into this tripod head if you're using an RS2 Pro base plate from SmallRig. Now, another interesting design choice from SmallRig is the fact that this is compatible with 75mm balls only. There is no flat tripod plate on the bottom, no real way to convert this to maybe a 100mm bowl. There are small step down rings for 100mm to 75mm, but really with this tripod head, SmallRig is aiming for kind of the prosumer market, people that have mirrorless cameras or shooting with something like an FX3 or possibly like an FX6 with some lightweight glass. With a maximum capacity of 16 pounds, you're really not going to be able to get any heavy kind of ingenue or even some of the heavier cook options. One cool thing about this tripod plate is all of the adjustability that you have, being able to dial in and balance your rig on this tripod. There's a ton of space to go ahead and get it balanced so that you can balance your rig on here. And obviously you're gonna have universal compatibility with this style of plate. On the bottom left of the tripod, we have a little bubble level. This bubble level is kind of difficult to see because it's hard to get your head over where that bubble is. You can't really look directly down on it. I wish it was maybe either on the side or somewhere that was more easily visible. I like that it's included though. I wish maybe that it was illuminated. That would be a nice touch, but this is coming in at a really, really competitive price. On either side of this tripod head, we have rosettes to go ahead and mount a handle on. The handle for the tripod adjusts easily, and you are able to change the orientation of the lever to assist you. This handle that we have here can extend pretty long if you need some leverage and is lockable along with a nice rubber grip. As you can see, this tripod head is packed with a bunch of different very useful features that you would find on higher end fluid dampened tripod heads. As you guys can see, this head is packed full of all of the features that you would be looking for in kind of your first budget entry-level fluid dampened tripod head. I was able to get a great deal on this, kind of the same way I was able to get a deal through these legs. You can go on Amazon Warehouse. Sometimes they have returned versions of this, and I think I ended up getting this whole tripod and tripod head for something like 35 or almost 40% off what MSRP is. At that price point, I think that this is a great combo for people looking for their entry-level setup into the world of filmmaking. A tripod is one of those things that you really aren't going to upgrade that often, and generally with a fluid head, you would only be upgrading your fluid head if you were getting heavier cameras that needed to have some kind of counterbalance, or if you had some type of action that was really going to specify the need for fluid dampening. Now, how does this whole thing kind of combine as a unit? Well, both the head and the tripod have 75mm bowls, so there's absolutely no issues with compatibility. I think that these legs in carbon fiber are really, really appealing, and the fact that they only use one latch for this whole system is a really nice touch. I think that at the price point that this tripod head and leg combo is coming in at, it's undercutting the competition by a couple $100s. That said, we are now getting better and higher quality video tripods from the likes of kary, and I think even SmallRig is going to be releasing another video-centric tripod just with legs that are one section instead of this multi-section that we have here. I think that if you are looking to get your first tripod and you're trying to choose between Manfrotto, Benro, kary, SmallRig, all those other brands on the market, really you should pick the tripod head that you want to use first. Get one that you feel like will be compatible with the weight of the cameras you're using now and into the future, and then save money on some legs. Possibly get some legs used, because there's no issue with buying used tripod legs, especially if they're still functioning and not that beat up. If you want to buy this setup that I have right here, I think that this makes a lot of sense for people. I'll leave links to where you can do so in the comment section down below, and until next time, peace.